Hello, I'm Johan Falk at Node 1 Scandinavia. This is episode 17, the 17th exercise in the set of exercises called Documentation Site Suite. This is a part of the Drupal 7 The Essentials book, and we have just started with the CTools, Page Manager and Panels part of the book. The last chapter with exercises. So, the first exercise we're going to do is a pretty big one. It involves several concepts at once, which is kind of inevitable if you work with Page Manager. It's called Easily Update Your Own Collections. And it goes like this. As site member viewing my own documentation collections, I would like to have the edit form for the collection available in a separate column. This is important since I almost always want to change the content of a collection when I visit my collection pages. And this feature would save me a click on the Edit tab. Alright, so looking at the how to demo thing, we can see what we need here and some details of the user story. We log in with an account that is not user1, that has to do with permissions, because user1 can do basically anything on the site. Create a collection, and when visiting the collection page, we should verify that we end up at a page displaying both the collection content and the edit form for the collection in two columns. In separate columns. Let's actually add that. Then we log out and log in as a user that can edit this this collection, but is not the collection owner. And then everything should look as normal as usual. And we could still view the edit page in the usual way. Then verify that the collection displayed, well, yeah, without any editing form. So, this will be fun. We'll go to modules and enable the stuff that we need. We will need panels, so I enable that. And we will also need Page Manager. Page Manager, there. These are two very powerful modules, as you probably have realized when reading this chapter. Heading over now to structures and pages. I'm actually gonna attack the node edit page here, not the node view page to start with. Node edit. This is because of a small bug that is present in Page Manager or possibly Panels right now that makes it difficult to display the edit forms on other pages than, well, maybe not on other pages than the edit page. Well, we'll see. Anyway, this is the templates used for the edit form. We have no variants here right now, so I'm gonna add a new variant. I'm gonna call it editing own collections. And this will be a panel. I will have selection rules and I will have contexts because I'm gonna collect the acting user and compare it to the node author. Create variant. First, selection rules. This should be a node type here. Add. The node being edited should be a documentation collection. Continue. We should have another selection rule here comparing the two users, but we have to add that in context first. So I'll have to go back to the selection rules later on then. I'm going to add as a relationship node from user from node, get the node author, add a relationship, call it collection author, and author as keyword. Finish. Continue. Now we get some kind of panel stuff here, and I'm going to select two column layout so we can have the collection content on the left side and the edit page, the edit form on the right side. Continue. That's great. Continue. Yes, okay, so on the left side I'm going to add the standard node, just the collection as it is usually displayed. So I'm select here node, and I'm going to get the node content, basically all of the node. From the node being edited, I'm going to override the title to not have it displayed twice, because the page in itself will also get a title. Now I won't link the title anywhere because that's kind of useless if you're already watching the node. We don't need any extras. Well, we need the extras like extra fields and stuff, but we don't need any add comments and stuff because we're looking at the actual node here and we want to see the full content. On the right side, I'm going to add the node edit form. And I'm including all at once here, so I'm picking the general form here. Yes, I'm actually overriding the title here as well. I'm not very fond of duplicate titles. But I am gonna get the... I think this one will have the panel, get the title from the first one. We'll see. Great variant. Ah, they have the same title, so panel title, good. Now I'm going to update and save, and then I'm going to go back to the selection rules here and add an extra condition. So the node type should be documentation collection, but also here user compare. I want to compare collection author with the logged in user, and they should be equal. In that case, we're going to use this variant. If not, then no variant will match and Drupal will take control of the page just as usual. Okay, so this is half the work. Now we have the a special edit page. Now I'm going to make sure that when you view your own content, your own collections, then you will be redirected into this edit page. Enable node view template here, edit, and then I'm gonna again add a new variant that I will use only for collection documentation collections and only when you're viewing your own collections. So I'm gonna call this redirect for well, when viewing your own collections. And that'll be an HTTP response code, and I will need both selection rules and contexts. Again, I have to add the type only right now. Node being viewed should be a collection because I have not yet configured the contexts. That is what I'm doing now, the user from node, and the file. Well, the machine name here hints that this is the author. Collection author, finish, continue, and we're gonna redirect here to what? Well, to node /%node nid, which will give us the node ID. And then the edit page. This is a replacement pattern that I've learned off my head. You can see it when viewing the contexts for this page. We can see here context, we have all the replacement patterns available. Yes. So I'm going to add yet another selection rule here to make sure that this redirection only kicks in when you're viewing your own collections. So user compare and collection author should be the same as collection as the login user. Save. And we can actually add an extra test here just to be sure, have the node accessible here. The logged in user should be able to update, to edit the collection. Otherwise this redirect doesn't make sense and you'll end up at a page with which you don't have access to. Normally you are allowed to edit your own collections, but in the future this might change, and if I add this extra condition here, things will continue to work even even with future changes on the site. Okay, so that's it, I guess. It will be interesting to see how this works, and we'll have a look at that in the next screencast. See you there. Bye.